Everyone, naririnig po ako?
Yes po.
Okay
Yes,
po.
sir.
So, good morning everyone. So, welcome to our second quarter. This will be the first week of our second quarter. And ang topic natin still falls on under algebra. Okay, so let me share my screen first. Okay po. For the second quarter, for the first part of the second quarter, this lesson will be good for week 1 and 2. Okay po, week 1 and 2 tayo. But what I will be discussing now is for the week 1 lang. So hatiin natin yung mismong topic into 2 parts and focus muna tayo sa week 1, which is the making the graph mismo. Okay po. So the first, so our topic for today is polynomial function. Okay po. So I think polynomial function is not new to you. Narinig niyo na po ang polynomials. Ano nga po ang polynomials? Anyone who would like to share? Ano nga ibig sabihin ng polynomials?
Sir,
Yes pa, sa gulo.
Sir, poly means many and nomial means terms, sir. So
Okay
polynomial means many term po.
Okay po. So polynomial means many terms. So technically, that's the basic idea. Polynomials means many terms. But please take note that in a given algebra, there are many algebra expression. Okay po, may mga expressions and equations na we have to know whether it's a polynomial or not. Meron din sila mga term, pero kailangan natin ma-identify kung siya ba ay polynomial o hindi. So let's have first this one, polynomial or not. So I'll be showing you different algebraic expressions and equations. Kailangan nyo lang sabihin sa akin whether it's polynomial or not. Okay po. Let's start with the first one. Is this a polynomial or not?
Yes, sir.
Polynomial po siya. How about the others? Do you agree that that is polynomial?
yes po.
Yes po. So this is a polynomial in standard form. Bakit po natin? Please take note that a polynomial should have dapat siya ay mayroon tayong exponent na whole number. That's the main idea. Kung mapapansin natin, ano po ba ang mga exponent natin dito? We have exponent of 4, we have exponent of 3, exponent of 1 na hindi natin nakikita, and for the constant, ibig sabihin yan, that's x raised to 0. Where 0 is still a whole number. Okay po? So ibig sabihin, this is considered a polynomial. That's correct. Okay? How about this one? Is this a polynomial or not? Kapalagay niyo
No,
po.
sir.
No po.
Bakit po? Saan bahagi dyan nagkaroon ng conflict sa pagiging polynomial?
May term, sir, na hindi whole number po.
Alin yun?
2 over x, sir.
Okay, that's correct. May term dito, that's very good, Mark Brian. Meron tayong term dito na hindi whole number ang exponent. Bakit po? Sabi na, ang x cube naman po ay 3. Ang x naman ay 1. Yes po. Ang x naman ay 1. Kaso nasa ilalim siya ng, or nasa divisor part. Kapag nilagay natin siya in a normal situation, it will be x cubed minus 2x raised to 1. 2x raised to 1 plus 3. So yun po yung magiging arrangement niya talaga. So that's meaning that we have x raised to negative 1. Hindi na siya whole number. Ibig sabihin, hindi na siya polynomial. Okay? So ito ay magiging, kung ay susulit natin, that's 2x raised to negative 1. So hindi na siya polynomial. Okay? How about this one? X squared plus the square root of x minus 2.
Not polynomial po, sir.
Bakit po? Daniel. Alin po dyan part ang hindi naging polynomial? Alin
May
ang
variable po siyang x. Inside
Saan?
the ring.
Saan? May variable siyang x saan? Sa loob ng?
Radical.
Radical sign po.
Okay po, nasa loob siya ng radical sign. So balikan ko lang pa. Ito number 2 is what we call, hindi siya polynomial, kundi rational expression. Pangatlo naman, x squared plus the square root of x minus 2 is not a polynomial. That is correct. Kasi meron siyang x sa loob ng radical sign. This is what we call radical expression. Pero paano po siya naging against sa rule ng polynomial? Kasi pag isinulat natin to, that is x squared plus x raised to 1/2. Kasi square root of x siya. Square root of x means x raised to 1/2. So ibig sabihin, knowing that we have 1/2 as our as our exponent, hindi siya polynomial. Okay? Minus 2. Okay po. So hindi siya polynomial. Last one. Let's have the last one. How about this one? X cubed plus 4x raised to 9 minus x cubed plus the square root of 3. Polynomial o hindi? Papalagay nyo.
No, sir.
No. Bakit po?
Kasi sir, yung ano po, yung square root of 3 ay hindi whole number.
Okay, sabi po ni John Mark Bryan ay square root of 3 raw, kaya hindi siya polynomial. How about the others? Do you agree? Agree po ba yung iba? How about the others? Anong masasabi nyo? Polynomial ba siya? Hindi.
Hindi po, sir.
Hindi po. Dahil sa square root of 3. Well, actually, this is a polynomial. Okay po. Bakit po? Ano pong pinagkaiba niya dun sa nasa taas na square root of x? Tandaan natin, ang nasa loob ng radical ay yung ating pong literal coefficient, which is letters. Pero kapag number lang naman ang mayroong radical sign, ibig sabihin nun, okay lang. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, we can have the square root of 5x cubed. That is still a polynomial. Pero pag ang x na, or ang ating variable ang nasa loob ng radical sign, doon na siya mali. Hindi na siya polynomial. Maliwanag po, this is just a radical number, but still a polynomial expression. Clear po tayo doon? Okay?
Yes, sir.
Opo, sir.
Okay po ha. Kapag ang number lang ang nasa loob ng radical sign, that is still considered as a polynomial. Pero pag ang ito ang ating pong variable ang nasa loob na square root, yun na ang hindi na siya nagiging polynomial. At least malinaw tayo doon. So we're expecting in this form, so since we're dealing with polynomial function, we're expecting in this form, which is lahat ng expression natin ay whole number, ang exponent natin ay whole number, wala tayong makikitang over x or any variable sa ilalim ng nasa denominator's part. At wala rin tayong makikita na variable sa loob ng radical sign. Okay. So a polynomial function is a form of f of x, equals an xn plus a sub n minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 up to a sub 2 x squared plus a sub 1 x plus a sub o. Ano ibig sabihin po nun? Ang ibig sabihin po nun, where a sub n, ito po yung a sub n natin, ito, sa pinakauna, that is what we call our coefficient, our numerical coefficient. So yung mga kunyari 3x squared, so that's 3. That's numerical coefficient natin siya. Ngayon, a sub n, x raised to n, so ito naman ang tinatawag nating leading term. So ibig sabihin siya yung kauna-unahan na may pinakamataas na exponent. So in that case, if we are given f of x equals x cubed plus 2x squared, if this is arranged in standard form, ibig sabihin, our x cube is our leading coefficient because leading term kasi siya yung term na may pinakamataas na exponent. Ang ating pong leading, ang ating coefficient here, yung a sub n, ano yung a sub n natin? Yung 1 dito. Bakit po siya n-1? Kung mapapansin nyo, n-1 means pababa ng pababa hanggang mawala na tayo ng x. Which is katulad nito, x cubed, x squared, x, tas wala na tayong 0. So that is the arrangement of a polynomial function. Where a sub n is our leading coefficient. Yan, leading coefficient natin. In this case, our leading coefficient is 1 kasi ang x cubed, ang number niya sa unahan ay 1. And a sub 0 ay yung dulo, which is our constant term. Ibig sabihin, siya yung term na wala ng variable na kasama. Okay? So those are the part of a polynomial function. Clear natin. A polynomial function can be written into two ways. It can be in f of x form or it can be in y form. Katulad nito, it can a given can be f of x equals 2x cubed minus 4x squared plus 2x minus 10. Okay po, this is in fx function of x form kung saan ang 2x cubed ang ating leading term, ang ating 2 ang leading coefficient with the power of 3. Power of 3, bakit po power of 3? So we have the exponent 3 as our leading sa ating pong 3 and we have negative 10 as our constant. Okay po, negative 10 as our constant. So it can also be written as y equals 2x cubed minus 4x squared plus 2x minus 10. Okay? So let's go now with the graph. Okay? In graphing, so ibig sabihin, napaka-importante na ito, mag-graph na tayo. You have to know how to graph things. So we have, ano po yung mga importanteng part na kailangan natin makuha in order to graph. First, we have the solution, the x-intercept, and the y-intercept. Unahin natin. Yung solution natin ay yung pinag-aralan natin last time, which is the values of x kapag pinactor natin. Okay po, yung ating factor or what we call roots. Yet that is our solution. But x-intercept is the number that will make the equation touches the x-axis. Ibig sabihin, para mahanap natin yung x-intercept, gagawin natin 0 ang y. Saan po nagka-y doon? Yung y po natin ay yung sa f of x. Then y-intercept is the point where it touches the y-intercept, y-axis. So ibig sabihin, i-x naman, isi-0 naman natin ang x. So para mas maintindihan natin yan mamaya-maya, isa-isahin natin yan. Okay? So let's have an example. So we have here the Cartesian plane. I think it's very, hindi na bago yan sa inyo, ang Cartesian plane. Okay po? So pakitingnan po ng ayos paano ginawa. Example, we have y equals x raised to 4 plus 2x cubed minus 13x squared minus 14x plus 24. So this is our polynomial function. Okay, sabi nga natin, ano yung mga importanteng gawin? Hanapin natin yung 4, hanapin natin ang ating roots. Ilang roots ang ina-expect natin? Anyway, guys, ilang roots ang ina-expect natin? Yes po, Mark.
4, sir.
4. Saan mo nakuha yung 4?
Sa highest exponent po.
Correct. So, ibig sabihin, may 4 na solution tayo nga hanapin. So, pwede natin gamitin ang ating pong tinuro last time, which is our synthetic division. So, let's try to look for the different roots. So, we have 1, 2, negative 13, 14, negative 14, at saka po 24. Okay? So, isip tayo mga number that pwede mag-divide sa 24. Let's try muna 1. Kung patama ang 1. 1 times 1, 1. This will be 3. 3 times 1, that will be 3. This will be negative 10. Tama? This will be negative 10. This will be negative 24. And Negative 24, this will be negative 24 times 1. Negative 24 equals 0. So, ibig sabihin, nakuha na natin ang ating pong first root, which is 1. Okay po? Nakuha na natin yung root. So, let's try another one. Let's try 2. Tingnan natin ang 2 kung gagana. So, 1 times 2, that will be 5. 5 times 2, that will be 10. So, 0, hindi pwede. So, hindi pwede ang 2. Ano pa kayang pwede? Can you suggest? Ano pa kayang pwede?
3 po.
Let's try 3. Okay? So, 1. 1 times 3, 3. 3 times 3. 3 plus 3, 6. Tama? 6. 6 times 3, 18. Negative 10 plus 18, that will be positive 8. 8 times 3 is positive 24. Correct. Very good. So, isa na po yan. Next, ano pa kaya? So, kung mapapansin nyo, lahat siya positive. So, kailangan natin tumamit ng negative. Di tayo pwede pumasok. Tumamit ng positive. Let's try negative 2. Let's try negative 2. Diba? 1 times negative 2, that will be negative 2. 6 minus, that's positive 4. 4 times negative 2, that's negative 8. Then we have 0. And last one, 1, 4. So this is negative 4. So this is 1 times negative 4, 0. Hanggang makarating tayo sa 1, 0. So our roots or solution will be 1, 3, negative 2, and negative 4. So, yan ang mga solution natin. Just take note of that. So, we have 1, 3, negative 2, negative 4. Yan. Uray lang natin to. So, that's the first thing that you should do to identify. Delete natin to. So, yeah. So, kapag in-arrange natin siya, 1, 3, negative 2, ibig sabihin, we have the factor, manggagaling dito, x plus 4, x plus 2, x minus 1, x minus 3. Tama po ba? Ginawa lang natin factor form. So, we have negative 4, negative 2, 1, and 3. So, clear na tayo sa first na kailangan natin, which is negative 4, negative 2, 1, 3. Okay. So, hanapin naman natin ang x-intercept. Okay. So, paano natin hinahanap ang x-intercept? Sa x-intercept po, ibig sabihin niya ay isi-zero lang natin ang lahat ng y. Okay? So kung magsi-zero tayo ng lahat ng y, it will be placed at negative 4, 0. Negative 4, 0. Ito nga po yun, yung solution natin, manggagaling sa solution natin. Negative 2, 0. Negative 1, 0. At saka 3, 0. Kung mapansin nyo, pinilat na natin yun. Okay? So from our solution, ito ang ating mga x, negative 4, 0. So ito po yung negative 4, 0. Ano pula dito? Negative 2, 0. Another pula. 1, 0. And 3, 0. Nakita po yun? Clear po tayo doon sa ano nangyari?
Opo.
Okay po. So from the solution, nagkaroon tayo ng x-intercept. Inilagay lang natin sa 0. So last one, we have to find the y-intercept. Paano natin mahanap yung y-intercept? So ang gagawin natin is 0 natin lahat ng x, value ng x. So that is 0 raised to 4 is 0. 0 raised to 3 is 0 times 2, that is 0. So x squared, 0 squared, that will be 0 times negative 13 is 0. Ano lang matitira dyan? Y equals 24 kasi is-0 natin ang value ng x. So ibig sabihin, ang y-intercept natin ay 0, 24. Okay po. So i-plot natin yung 0.24. Yun, nandun sa y naman yun. That's the difference ha. Yung kanina, yung x-intercept nasa x-axis, while the y-intercept naman ay nandun sa y-axis. Maliwanag po yun?
Yes, sir.
Question? May question po ba tayo? O can I move? Clear na po tayo?
Clear po, sir.
Okay po. So we can now move. Okay. Dahil na-plot na natin yung points, let's continue. Yan. So gagawa natin ng hati-hatian. From that points, -4, -2, -1, 3. Ibig sabihin, nagkaroon tayo ng ilang portion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yung negative infinity hanggang -4. Yung 3, -4 hanggang -2. -2 hanggang 1. 1 hanggang 3. At saka yung 3 hanggang positive infinity. So nagkaroon ng 5 partitions. Okay po, nagkaroon po tayo ng 5 partitions. So anong gagawin natin doon? Okay. So, yan. Dahil may 5 tayong partitions, we have the -4 to positive infinity. Isip ka ng number na nasa loob nun. Ano yung mga nasa loob? Okay, balikan lang natin ha. Ito yung mga factors natin. X raised to 4, x plus 2, x minus 1, x minus 3. Ilalagay ko po siya ngayon sa test value ko. Okay? Ngayon, isip ako ng number na nandun sa pagitan ng -4. Diba may hati tayo dito? -4 to positive infinity. So, number niya ay -5. So, kung -5 to, -5 plus 4, -5 plus 4,
-1.
that will be -1. Ilalagay niyo lang ay negative sign. Negative sign. -5 plus 2,
-3, sir.
that is -3. So negative lang ilalagay ko. -5 minus 1,
Negative.
-6 po.
negative pa rin po yun. Then -5 minus 3, -8. So
Negative
it's still negative. Okay. Ngayon, iset naman tayo ng number sa pagitan ng -4 at saka po ng 2. -2. Kasi ito yung hati natin eh. Ito yung -4 saka po -2. Anong number ang nasa pagitan ng -4 at -2?
-3, sir.
-3. So -3 naman yung gagamitin natin doon. So -3 plus 4,
+1.
+1. So lalagay ko po doon ay positive. Okay? -3 plus 2, negative. Kasi -1. -3 minus 1, negative. -3 minus 3, that's still negative. Eh po, saan po nanggagaling yung nandito sa baba? So dahil sa multiplication, i-multiply lang natin. Negative times negative
Positive, sir.
times
Positive
negative
po.
times negative
Negative.
times
po.
negative.
Positive po.
So that's positive. Dito naman tayo sa second line. Positive times negative
Negative, sir.
times negative
Positive po.
Positive.
times negative.
Negative po.
Kaya
Negative.
negative. Kaya po negative yung pinakadulo natin doon. Next, doon naman tayo sa sunod na partition, which is -2 up to +1. Kasi dot to dot tayo. -2 to +1. Ano ang mga numbers ang nasa pagitan niyan?
-1 at 0 po.
-1 at 0. Pili ka na lang doon, kahit alin doon. Pinakamadali dyan ang 0. Okay, pinakamadali dyan ang 0. 0 plus 4,
4, sir.
4, which is positive. 0 plus 2,
2.
positive yon. -1, 0 plus 0 minus 1, minus
-1,
1,
sir.
that's -1. So negative siya. 0 minus 3,
-3.
negative. So positive times positive,
Positive, sir.
minus times negative,
Negative, sir.
Negative po.
times negative,
Negative po.
Negative times negative?
Positive.
Positive. Positive siya. Positive na siya. Okay? Next line, which is positive 1 to positive 3. Positive 1 to positive 3 tayo. Ano ang number nasa pagitan ng positive 1 to positive 3?
2, sir.
2. Nag-iisa naman yan. So that's 2 plus 4.
6, sir.
Papalit natin sa x. That will be 6. That's positive. 2 plus 2.
Positive 4 po.
4.
Positive 4. 2 plus negative 1.
1, sir.
Positive 1. Positive 2 minus 3.
Negative.
Negative 1, sir.
So that's positive times positive
Positive, sir.
times positive
Positive.
times negative.
Negative, sir.
Negative. And last one. So ang dulo na natin is negative 3 papunta dun sa dulo. So ano number ang mga nasa part na yan? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then hanggang wala ng katapusan. So gamitin natin yung pinakamaliit, which is positive 4. So 4 plus 4, that's positive. 4 plus 2, that is 6, that's positive. 4 plus negative 1, that is positive 3. 4 minus 3, that will be positive 1. So lahat positive, ibig sabihin, positive yan. So ano ibig sabihin ng positive, negative, positive, negative, positive na ito? Itong mga drawing na to. Ang ibig sabihin po niyan, malaking bagay siya in terms of paano natin is i-drawing yung ating pong sketch. So kapag positive, ibig sabihin niyan, that is above x-axis. Ibig sabihin, yung parting to dapat nasa taas. Pag negative, nasa baba. Positive na nasa taas. Below, above. So, ibig sabihin yan, paano po i-drawing yan? Ganyan siya. Kung mapapansin nyo, doon sa negative 4 papunta sa negative, above. Nasa taas itong green part nito. Okay? Nasa taas yung green part. Pagdating naman sa part ng negative 4 to negative 2, dahil negative siya, that's below, sa baba tayo magdudugtong. Okay? Sa baba tayo magdudugtong. Kailangan natin pong pagdugtungin, pero kailangan natin umiikot siya. Kailangan umiikot. Okay? Kung 24 yon, halos ganun din ang gagawin natin sa baba. Ganun kataas. So, itong negative 2 to 1, ibig sabihin naman niya above. Pero dahil nandun yung x-intercept, y-intercept, daanan nyo na rin. Okay, daanan nyo. Yung from 1 to 3, that is below, sa ilalim. Then, yung x, 3 papunta po dun sa walang katapusan ay positive. So, nasa taas naman siya. So, yan po ngayon ang graph niya. So, how many lines? Kung mapapansin natin, since this is x raised to 4, diba? X raised to 4, ilang lines ang ginamit natin? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 na lines na pinagduktong-duktong. Okay? Ngayon, ilan ang turning points natin? Ilang beses sa lumiko? 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay? So, ganyan po ang paggagawa ng graphs ng polynomial function. Okay po. Question po sa itsura. Yung po. Clear po tayo?
Yes, sir.
Yung above,
Yes,
below,
po.
yung above, below, so nagsasabi kung saan mo lang siya ito-drawing. Okay? Mapapansin nyo doon sa mga dalawang tabi, hindi na siya lumiko, line lang siya. Pero doon sa in-between, lumiliko po siya sa gitna. Okay? Kasi kailangan nating itaas o bumaba ulit. Okay? Okay. So, clear natin to. So, tandaan, in graphing, very important ang x-intercept, y-intercept. So, yung x-intercept ay manggagaling sa ating solutions. Y-intercept ay gagawin nating 0 ang ating pong x. The interval obtained, so yung partitions. Then yung table of signs natin, which is ito. Iisip ka ng number na nasa pagitan ng bawat partitions. Then sketch the graph. Okay? So with that, ito po ang gagawin nyo, which is the learning task 2 lang. Learning task 2 lang po ha ang gagawin nyo. So ito po ang gagawin natin. Yung A at B, pareho natin pong isusulat siya sa A, B, C, D, E, F. Ibig sabihin sa letter A, hanapin ko yung standard form niya or arrange natin from lowest to highest. Kapag gantong mga square, kailangan natin multiplyin muna para maisulat natin yung tamang arrangement. Which is the leading term, x-intercept and its multiplicity. Ibig sabihin, kung multiplicity, ibig sabihin nakailang po bang x plus 1? Okay po. Pero kung isusulat naman x plus 1, x plus 1, ibig sabihin dalawang multiplicity yon. So okay lang yan. Then y-intercept, number of turning points, tandaan po, makikita natin siya pag ginarap at yung possible graph niya. Then for number 2, ikagraph po natin yung A at B, then answer number 3. Okay? Clear po tayo?
Opo, sir.
Okay po. So you may start. So thank you for attending. This will be uploaded pa rin para babalikan nyo kung paano ginagawa. Okay po. Thank you very much.
Thank you po.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye
Bye-bye.
po.
Thank you po.
Bye.
Bye po.
Bye-bye po.